So Johannesburg remains the focal point in Gauteng with over 500 cases. 101 patients have been hospitalized, 15 of whom are in ICU. 470 patients were recovering, but the province says it cannot be complacent.
This means that 51.5% of those who were infected since the first infection was recorded in Gauteng province, 51.5% of those who were infected have recovered. We are not complacent because the journey to the peak remains very, very long.
So building bed capacity is a key priority.
555 standard beds and 308 ICU beds have been cleared and have been made ready for COVID-19 in our existing facilities. In addition to these 555 standard beds and 308 ICU beds, we are putting up new wards in some of our hospitals, and I want to list those hospitals: Kopanong Hospital in the Vaal, Jubilee Hospital in Tshwane, Chris Hani Baragwanath in Johannesburg, and George Mukari in Tshwane as well, in Tshwane North, the northwest of Tshwane. So these additional wards we are putting are permanent wards. These are permanent structures that we will use even beyond COVID-19. And this intervention of putting in new permanent wards will create 800 new beds.
Close to 200,000 people in the province have been screened and close to 3,000 have been referred for testing.
The issue of tracing has improved tremendously. You would also know that tracing is an important part of the work that we are doing, and the lockdown seeks to make sure that we achieve exactly that, particularly to be able to track and trace all the known contacts, and the lockdown is actually helping us in a great deal to make sure that we're able to get them, and I think hence our numbers have increased. Last week when we spoke to you, we spoke about our tracing to be around 80%, and now we are now quite confident that we are over 95%.
And law enforcers are busy too. 54 people have been arrested in connection with the vandalism and torching of Gauteng schools, and over 10,100 for breaking lockdown regulations, while the province says allegations of abuse by police and soldiers are being investigated. Criselda Lewis, SABC News.